When we first came across the for loop, we called out that we can iterate over a string, character by character. But what if we want to access just a specific character or characters? We might want to do this, for example, if we have a text that's too long to display and we want to show just a portion of it. Or if we want to make an acronym by taking the first letter of each word in a phrase. We can do that through an operation called string indexing. This operation lets us access the character in a given position or index using square brackets and the number of the position we want, like this. This might seem confusing at first, like Python is acting up. We're asking for the first character and it's giving us the second. What gives, Python? Well, what's happening here is that Python starts counting indexes from 0, not 1, just like it does with the range function. So if we want the first character, we need to access the one at index 0. Knowing that indexes start at 0, which one do you think will be the last index in the string? It'll always be one less than the length of the string. In this case, our string has 6 characters, so the last index will be 5. Let's try it out. We see that the character in position 5 is the last character of the string. And if we try to access index 6, we get an index error, telling us that it's out of range. We can only go up to length minus 1. Well, what if you want to print the last character of a string, but you don't know how long it is? You can do that using negative indexes. Let's see that in a different example. In this example, we don't know the length of the string, but it doesn't matter. Using negative indexes lets us access the positions in the string starting from the last. Nice, right? On top of accessing individual characters, we can also access a slice of a string. A slice is the portion of a string that can contain more than one character, also sometimes called a substring. We do that by creating a range using a colon as a separator. Let's see an example of this. The range we use when accessing a slice of a string works just like the one created by the range function. It includes the first number, but goes up to 1 less than the last number. In this case, we start with index 1, the second letter of the string, and go up to index 3, the fourth letter of the string. Another option for the range is to include only one of the 2 indexes. In that case, it's assumed that the other index is either 0 for the first value or the length of the string for the second value. Check this out. Accessing the slice from nothing to 4 takes the first 4 characters of the string, indexes 0 to 3. Accessing the slice from 4 to nothing takes everything from index 4 onward. All of this indexing might seem confusing at first. Don't worry, we all took time to wrap our heads around it. Just like all the challenges we've come across so far, the key is to keep practicing until you master it. And there are a bunch of exercises ahead to help you with that. Now that we know how to select, slice, and access the parts of the string we want, we're going to learn how to modify them. That's coming up next.